trainers, what's going on, everybody? I'm back again with another video, back again with another video. So when you see it's gorgeous and handsome face, might I add, you already know that there's more Pokemon Go info. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about everything that's coming up for Pokemon Go Fest 2021. There's more information that Niantic has put out there, so I'm going to be talking about that. The shinies, IVs, all that great stuff. There's also a special something that's going on also in Pokemon Go, and I'm going to be talking about that too. So guys, with that being said, we're not going to jump into this video now, but we're going to jump into this video right now. Let's go. Alright, so trainers, so this is my Pokemon Go Fest 2021 video, and I'm going to talk about everything you need to know for Pokemon Go Fest. So, with that being said, guys, make sure you have your Pokeballs handy, make sure you have bag space, make sure you have your Pokecoins, make sure you have everything ready before your official event starts in your area. So with that being said, guys, let's jump into it. Alright, so Pokemon Go Fest is this coming weekend, the 17th and the 18th. It's for 2 straight days. Now it starts from 10 to 6 p.m. local time. Starting tomorrow, it should actually be starting for some people around the world. And then the next day, obviously, is Saturday. And, yeah, so people on this side of the world, it'll start for us. So, with that being said, we're going to jump into the hourly habitats about this Pokemon Go Fest. Alright, so, just so you know, an increased spawns for each hourly habitat is what it's going to be for Go Fest. Just like it was last year. So, here's the jungle habitat will feature Pokemon such as Scyther, Apom, Froakie, and more. The desert mountain habitat will feature Pokemon such as Skarmory, Shieldon, Hippopotas, and more. The ocean beach habitat will feature Pokemon such as Dratini, Swablu, Alola, and more. And the cave habitats will feature Pokemon such as Ragnarola, Galarian Stunfisk, Dino, and more. Before I jump to the next part of this video, I just want to let you guys know, I'll put it up on screen to show you exactly what Pokemon is going to be spawning in these hourly habitats. If you don't see it, obviously I couldn't find it, but I'm going to try to find it so I can put it up there. So, anyway, with that said, let's jump to the next part of this video. So, for raids, on Saturday will feature Pokemon such as Hitmontop, Cranidos, and Dino. Plus, Galarian Ponyta and Galarian Zigzagoon wearing special costumes will be appearing in raids. Pokemon related to music such as Chimecho, Kricketot, Audino, and special costume Pikachu will be appearing in the wild throughout the day. Also, you'll be getting a free event shirt avatar item. Shiny Whismur, Chimecho, and Audino, and not Timepole, just those 3, will be shiny coming this Go Fest. Although Audino is already shiny, it's been out since like the beginning of this year. But the 2 new shinies will be Whismur and Chimecho. And obviously, if you're lucky, you may be able to encounter one. There's some other shiny Pokemon that will be coming out, which is Throh and Sulk. So those are the other 2 shiny Pokemon that will be making a Pokemon Go debut for this year's Go Fest in a couple of days. Now, with that said, let's jump into more of this. Alright, so Pokemon Go Fest is a musical festival, and you're the show director. Now, what you want to do for here is help the team leaders to complete special research so you can obtain a special in-game t-shirt and more items and more surprises and everything like that. Now, with Pikachu Rockstar and Pikachu Popstar, this will determine what kind of in-game music that you will be hearing. I've been thinking they should have been doing this for the longest time now, but I mean, hey, it's finally here, so I'm glad about that. So yeah, that determines what kind of music that you'll be seeing, and if whatever Pokemon, I'm sorry, whatever Pikachu you choose, whether it's Pikachu Popstar or Rockstar, that's the Pikachu that's going to be spawning just for you. So yeah, with that said, let's jump into this. Alright, so with that said, you also get to fill out the rest of your Pokedex if you don't have these Pokemon already. So some Pokemon will have costumes on. That will be Galarian Ponyta, Galarian Zigzagoon, Gardevoir, Flygon, and people want to know if they can evolve. Chances are they probably won't be able to evolve. So yeah, that's how Niantic is sometimes. So with that said, guys, let's jump into more on this video. Also, I forgot to mention that the Pokemon music producer Junichi Masuda is the one that's going to be producing brand new tracks for Pokemon Go Fest, including a rock and roll track for Pikachu Rockstar fans and high energy electro pop song for Pikachu Popstar stands and more. So I mentioned a little bit about the in-game music based on what Pikachu that you picked, but I just want to mention who the music producer actually was. Now with that said, let's jump into more in this video. Alright, so now, Jungle Habitat. Unknown F, Unknown G, Ludicolo, Chatot, Leafeon, and Serperior will be the spawns for the Jungle Habitat. For the Desert Mountain Habitat, you'll get spawns like Flareon, Unknown F, Unknown G, Tyranitar, Flygon, and Throw. Don't forget, Throw can now be shiny. Unknown will not be able to be shiny during Go Fest. Niantic has mentioned this. With that said, Ocean Beach Habitat, you'll see Pokemon like Gyarados, Vaporeon, Azumarill, Unknown F, Unknown G, and Sulk. Sulk can be shiny, and while Gyarados can be shiny because its Mega Form is officially out. Also with that said, you got Cave Habitat, Umbreon, Unknown F, Unknown G, Gardevoir, Absol can be shiny out in the wild, although we don't have Mega Absol just yet. But Absol can be shiny out in the wild like previous Go Fest. And Galvantula. Now, during event hours, Pokemon appearing in the wild and attracted to instance will have an increased chance of being shiny. So, if you put an instance on, say you can't make it to Go Fest, or you have to maybe work like myself, which sucks, but it's the way it is. Or if you still, I mean, I know we're all still in a pandemic and everything like that. Some people are still on lockdown, whatever it is. Put an instance on, you still have an increased chance of Pokemon being shiny, just like previous Go Fest. But this time, I think it's a little more increased because Niantic really did mention it this time around. So, anyway, with that said, it'll be easier to discover shiny Pokemon in the wild and those attracted by instance on Saturday than on Sunday. So, what they're saying is, it'll be a lot harder to actually find increased spawns of shiny Pokemon on Sunday. So, you might want to get your shiny checks in Saturday, which is the first day of Go Fest. So, I hope you all get your shinies and everything like that, incense, and out in the wild. Not too much in raids, but that's just that. But they can be shiny in raids also. But with that being said, guys, let's jump into more on this video. Actually, I take that back. Shiny Unknown F can be shiny. Shiny Throw and Shiny Sulk will be making their Pokemon Go debuts during the event, which I mentioned about Sulk and Throw earlier. But Shiny Unknown F can be shiny. But I remember Niantic said something about Shiny Unknown couldn't be shiny. Oh, I'm probably talking about an old event. Anyway, Shiny Unknown can be shiny. So, disregard what I said about Shiny Unknown earlier. Anyway, Pokemon Go Fest 2021 Day 2 raid. So, we're going to jump into this. Alright, so on Sunday, July 18th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time, all trainers will enjoy the following. Sunday's gameplay will be focused on raids, and some of your favorites will be returning for the epic celebration. Stay tuned for more info. I'm going to be getting into that in just a bit. Miss any Pokemon on the first day of the event? Don't worry, because all Pokemon appearing more frequently in the wild on Saturday will be appearing again on Sunday during the event hours. But don't forget, on Sunday, you can still get shinies, but it's not going to be as boosted as it is on Saturday. On Sunday, July 18th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time, ticket holders will be able to enjoy the following. So they'll be able to get Extra 10,000 XP in rewards when you complete a raid battle. Spin gem photo discs to earn up to 10 raid passes. These can be used for in-person raids, so it's not remote raids, it's like battle passes. In fact, that's what it is. Complete time research, and don't forget you get 11 because you get your free raid pass day by day. Anyhow, complete time research to earn up to 8 remote raid passes. These can be used to join a raid from anywhere. Pick up a free event bundle containing 3 remote raid passes. This will be available in the shop on Sunday, July 18th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time. And all Pokemon attracted to instance from Saturday will be attracted to instance during the event hours on Sunday. Alright, so basically that's for each day. Now we're going to talk about for both days. So for both days, trainer photos will be featured in the Today View. You can share your photos and all that great stuff. All lure modules activated during the events will last for 3 hours. Special music created by Pokemon music producer Junichi Masuda, as I mentioned earlier, will be playing in the app throughout the event. Don't forget, half-hatch egg distance will play a big part on eggs for this coming Go Fest. And Pokemon hatching from 7-kilometer eggs, including Igglybuff, Chingling, Audino, and more. So, with that said, since Chimecho can be shiny now, I don't know if Chingling can probably be shiny, but that'll be a good surprise. So, since they mentioned it, we might be able to see a shiny Chingling. I don't know. But so far, that's maybe just a surprise from Niantic. Now, with that said, event-exclusive field research tasks, special on-map visual effects, and more is what we'll be able to get during this Pokemon Go Fest. Also, ticket holders can expect both days of the event to feature the following. So you open gifts or spin Pokestops to get special event stickers, take snapshots on both events days for a surprise. Unknown F and Unknown G will be attracted to instance throughout the event, and if you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny one. Also, Google Play, we're going to talk about that. Alright, so if you don't already know, with Google Play as the official event sponsor of Pokemon Go Fest 2021, trainers can expect fun surprises and exclusive perks. Now, Google Play Points Multiplier. From now until May 30th, Google Play members will get 4-time Google Play points on all purchases made in Pokemon Go, including tickets. So, like myself, I actually got it for $1.99. That's a ton of hype, so you're not really paying $5. It's just going to be like $1.99 if you use your Play points. So, that's a really big deal, really big save right there. Thank you, Niantic. Thank you, Google Play. There will also be a special earn rate from July 12th to July 18th. And you can join now if you haven't already. So, also, plus trainers using Android devices on Saturday, July 17th, which is in 2 days, will be eligible for an exclusive sponsored gift to help power their Pokemon Go Fest experience. And then you also get the print at home kit, and trainers in the United States and Canada will be able to purchase a new Pokemon Go Fest t-shirt and all that other great stuff. So, basically, that's what is in whole for Pokemon Go Fest 2021. It's gonna be a ton of hype. Hopefully there's no freezing up in games, because you know how Niantic does. So I hope everybody gets their shinies and everything like that. Now we're gonna dive into a little bit more for Pokemon Go Fest. Alright, so if you're like me and you bought your Go Fest ticket, you should have already received your badge, or sorry, your medal rather, for this year's Pokemon Go Fest, which, by the way, starts in a couple of days. So now, with that said, let's jump into more of this video. Alright, so now we're going to go over your preparation. So, preparation for Go Fest. Transfer any Pokemon that you don't need, you're not going to want, because you remember, you need bag space. And Niantic has finally increased the bag space storage to, like, I believe, 4,000. So, if you need more bag space and you can afford it, purchase more bag space. If you can't, you want to get rid of some Pokemon you're not going to want to need. I'm not going to sit and tell you what Pokemon, just which ones you don't need or don't want or don't care for. Yeah, so, because a lot of people do tell you what Pokemon to get rid of, and to be honest, they can't really tell you that. That's up to the player base of what Pokemon they want to get rid of. So, if you want to actually do both, if you can afford it and get rid of some Pokemon, that's even better, because that's the bigger the bag, the bigger the catch you'll have to hold more Pokemon, because you need bag space. So, save Pokecoins. Also, if you can't afford it and you have Pokecoins, use your Pokecoins. You want to purchase a a gift. I'm sorry, not a gift, but a Ultra Box. So that way you'll have your incubators, super incubators, whatever you need for Go Fest, your Pokeballs and everything like that. You can spend Pokestops to, you know, save coins on getting Pokeballs, save money on getting Pokeballs, because like I said, you can spend Pokestops to get all of that stuff. And then you can upgrade, like I said, your Pokemon storage, and then yeah, you just save on Pokeballs. And then don't forget to charge your phones, charge your bricks, charge whatever you need to charge in order to take advantage of both days of Pokemon Go Fest. Open your gifts, so this way you can also get more Pokeballs. That's another way to save money, save time, and everything like that. So get everything ready and everything set, because Pokemon Go Fest is actually in less than 2 days. And some people around the world, it only starts one day. And yeah, so with that said, let's jump into more on this video. Of course, how can I forget the biggest attraction of Pokemon Go Fest, because Meloetta will be making its Pokemon Go debut. Some people say it can be shiny. I doubt it, because there was no mention of it, but you never know. And then I heard that the other form of Meloetta was supposed to be making its Pokemon Go debut. So we basically just gonna have to see, or if it is, I'll just put it up on screen. But for now, Meloetta will be making its Pokemon Go debut at Go Fest. So I just want to let you guys know that. I want to remind you guys, for the people who just coming back to the game, everything like that. So with that said, guys, now we're going to jump into the next part of this video. Stay tuned. Alright, so here's all the increased spawns for Pokemon Go Fest Desert Mountain Habitat rotation. Alright, so for the Desert Mountain Habitat, it'll rotate at 11 a.m. and again at 3 p.m. local time. So you have 2 times to encounter these Pokemon in these specific habitats. So, and they last for an hour each time. So, it says if you plan on trying to play throughout the entirety of Go Fest, here are all the increased spawns of the Desert Mountain Habitat. So, the Desert Mountain Habitat spawns. General spawns is going to be Hippopotas, that can be shiny, Shieldon, and Skarmory. Skarmory can be shiny. Now, if you put on the instance spawns is going to be Flareon, Flygon, Throw, and Tyranitar. And out of those 4, Throw can now be shiny, making its Pokemon Go shiny debut. Now, let's jump into more on this topic. Now, for the Ocean Beach Habitat, it'll rotate from 12 p.m. and it'll also rotate again at 4 p.m. local time. Also, if you plan on... Oh, it's pretty much the same thing. Here are all the increased spawns for the Ocean Beach Habitat. So, it's basically going to be water-type Pokemon, a few species that might not exactly be the beach often. So those are Pokemon that you're going to also come in contact with. So all of them is not actually stated up here, but this is just in general. So Ocean Beach Habitat spawns, in general, it's going to be a Lolamola, which can be shiny, Cacnea, and Dratini, which can be shiny. Now, instant spawns is going to spawn Azumarill, Gyarados, Sawk, and Vaporeon. And out of those 4, Gyarados can be shiny, and so can Sawk, by making its Pokemon Go shiny debut as well. Now, for the Cave Habitat, which will rotate twice at 1 p.m. and at 5 p.m. local time, players will encounter Dark-type Pokemon species most commonly found in caves and Gardevoir. If you plan on trying to play throughout the entirety of Go Fest, here are all the increased spawns for the Cave Habitats. So, general spawns is going to be Dino, it can be shiny, Roggenrola, and Stunfisk. Roggenrola can also be shiny. And from the instant spawns, it's going to be Absol, which can be shiny, Galvantula, Gardevoir, and Umbreon. Alright, so just so you know, also, with the Pikachu that you choose, whether it be Popstar or Rockstar, each Pikachu will have its own exclusive move. Pikachu Popstar will know Draining Kiss, and Pikachu Rockstar will know Meteor Mash. So I just wanted to point that out to you all when you get ready to choose your specific Pikachu for this event, Pokemon Go Fest. Alright, so also, this is Niantic's tweet. So from Pokemon Go, it says, start thinking about which Pokemon you might want to trade, because every trainer will be able to make up to 6 special trades for this Go Fest. So, starting Friday, which is tomorrow for some, July 16th at 1 p.m. to Sunday, July 18th at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you'll be able to make up to 6 special trades. So that's really cool. It's a lot of trades. Hopefully you can get your luckies, you can get your best buddies, and all that great stuff. So I just wanted to point that out to you guys. Let's jump to the next part of this video. Also, Niantic yesterday made a post stating that there's going to be some delays up to 72 hours when making in-app purchases. So beware of that. That's why I say it's best now to get everything started. You should have had all the stuff started. There could be some delays up to 72 hours, but that was, I believe, yesterday. And yeah, so with that said, let's jump into more of this video. Alright, so before I wrap this video up, Meloetta will be making his Pokemon Go debut. I mentioned that earlier. So for Go Fest, so here we go. We're going to get into its IVs and perfect IVs and all of the great stuff, its move sets and everything like that. So with that being said, guys, here we go. Alright, so Meloetta, it's a normal and psychic mythical Pokemon. It can be maxed out with a CP of 4490. Its attack is 250, defense is 225, stamina is also 225. So this is going to be a really powerful Pokemon to be a normal type, as a matter of fact, kind of like Snorlax, but you know, but that's a whole nother thing. So anyway, with that said, Meloetta is a Gen 5 Pokemon. It's vulnerable to bug and dark type moves. Meloetta is boosted by partly cloudy weather and windy weather. And Meloetta's best moveset is going to be Quick Attack and Hyper Beam with a 17.70 DPS. Now, Meloetta's resistance is going to be Ghost and Psychic, with both having a 62.5% damage rate. So now we're going to get into its movesets. Alright, so Meloetta's moveset is going to be Quick Attack, Hyper Beam with a 17.70 DPS, as I mentioned earlier. Low Kick, Hyper Beam, 16.32 DPS. Quick Attack, Close Combat, 14.74 DPS. Quick Attack, Fire Punch, 14.27 DPS. Quick Attack, Ice Punch, 13.93 DPS. Low Kick, Ice Punch, 12.80 DPS. Low Kick, Fire Punch, 12.69 DPS. And finally, it's going to be Low Kick and Close Combat with 12.36 DPS. So, that's going to be pretty cool. You can learn some fighting type moves as well. And yeah, so we're going to get into the perfect IVs. Let's get into it. Alright, so I'm going to read everything. Whether or not Meloetta can appear in these specific situations, but I'm just going to go through all of it. So, level 15 research encounters is going to be CP 1702. That's going to be the 100% IVs. Level 20 Egg Hatch, Raid Catch, it's going to be CP 2269. Level 25 Raid Catch with Weather Boost, it's going to be CP 2837. Level 30 Wild Encounter is going to be CP 3405. And finally, level 35 Wild Encounter, which you won't be able to get it in the wild, but it's going to be CP 3688. And again, that's going to be the Weather Boost at level 35. So, with that being said, guys, if you like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share my video wherever you share cool stuff, comment down below, smack a like on the video, turn on post notifications so you'll be the first to get my videos when I upload. And as always, peace, love, stay blessed, stay humble, keep your head up, and remember to keep God first, because God is love and God is number one. And yeah, so you got Aria Meloetta, which is the one we're going to be seeing. And like I said, I've heard some stories that we're going to hear, that we're going to see Pirouette Meloetta and also at Go Fest. But we'll have to stay tuned for that. So with that being said, guys, if there's any more, I'll just post it right on the screen.